welcome back to another video. So today I have another set of the TOOLI-ART acrylic paint pens. This is the confetti set. I just recently did a video that was a TOOLI-ART haul, and I showed you lots of different sets of the TOOLI-ART pens. I've also done a couple videos where I've swatched a few of the different sets out. But in my last video, there were two sets that were most requested that I swatched for y'all in a video, and that was the confetti set and the metallic set. I will be swatching the metallic set in a future video. But for today's video, we're going to swatch out all the beautiful colors in the confetti set. These colors are absolutely gorgeous. As you can see, they're really bright, happy colors. And this is one of my favorite sets. I've been using this one quite a lot. It has lots of pinks in it, and pinks are one of my favorites. Pinks and blues, anything that has pink and blue. I absolutely love those two colors, and so I'm really excited to swatch these out for you in today's video. If you check the description box, I will have all the links down there for anything that you do see in this video, as well as links to my Facebook group, my Etsy shop, where you can find lots of color swatch charts. I also have channel membership. If you would like to find more information out about that, you can click the join button down below this video. So here's what the front of the box looks like. There's lots of gorgeous, happy colors in this set. Now this set does actually have 24 colors. If you've seen some of my previous videos, you know that sometimes it will say that there are 24 pens, but they're actually two different sets, 12 medium and then 12 extra fine. I believe the glitter set is that way. The metallic set is also that way, and I believe a couple other sets as well. But this one is the extra fine set, and so these do have the smaller tip on them, which I actually prefer because those are the ones that I like to use in my coloring book. So here's the back of the box, and as you can see, it does list all of the colors. So we get a couple purples, actually 3 of them, and then a few pinks. Like I said, this set has a lot of pinks. There's 5 pinks in there. There is 1 red. We get this sweet taffy color, which looks like it's maybe a corally type color, or maybe it's more of a pink. I guess we'll see when we swatch it. We get a few yellows. We get this really gorgeous bright yellow called Present Yellow. I can't wait to see what that one looks like when I swatch it. It looks like something that would be in the neon set, which I also did swatch in another video. I will link that one in the upper right hand corner. We actually get quite a few greens. If you are wanting to color botanicals or leaves in some of your coloring books, this would be a fantastic set to have. You get so many greens, and you can put these colors together and blend them out. I like to use my fingers, and I would assume that you could probably maybe use a brush to blend some of these colors out as well, which would probably be a really good idea. I'm gonna have to try that and see what happens. And then we also get 3 blues. And then over here it tells you how to get these paint pens going. These were actually super easy to get going. I have used quite a few of these in this set in my coloring books, and I'm really loving the colors in this set. I did have to get a few going before the video, just the ones that I hadn't used yet. And as long as you shake them quite a few times, they're super easy to get going. I like to put a whole bunch of them in my hand at a time and just shake, and then pump them all individually. And that seems to be the fastest way to get a whole set done. So I have a sheet of my hammer mill paper that I like to use for markers, and this is the paper I've been using to swatch out all of the TOOLI-ART pens, and they work really nicely on this paper. And I've actually been using these pens a whole lot in my Maria Trolle books, and they work beautifully in those books as well. They really work really nicely, whether the paper is smoother or the paper is toothier. But here is what they look like inside of here, and they're probably a little bit out of order because, like I said, I have been using them. But as you can see, they do all have colored caps on the pens, and they are all numbered, and then the numbers are going to line up with the actual colors on the back of the box. So I have kept all the boxes and not thrown them out because I really want to know what the names of the colors are. There's some really fun names of the colors. I'll hold this here if you want to pause the video just so you can see the names of the colors, you can do so. But we're going to go ahead and start swatching, and I'm going to swatch these out in order. So in my last video, I did share a whole lot about these pens. If you would like to see that, I will make sure I link that in the upper right hand corner. That was the video where I swatched out the neon set, and let me tell you, there are some gorgeous colors in that set. But here's what the pens look like. They do have the little line here that shows you how much of the acrylic paint is still in the pens. And then, like I said, they do all have the color-coded tips, which I really like. So this is number 1, and this one is called Very Violet. So that one is a deep, dark, vibrant purple that is so pretty. And then we have a lighter purple next. This one is called Purple Delight. Then we have another purple, and this one is a pastel purple, which is really pretty. This one is called Joyous Jubilee. Then we have Ballerina Blush, very pretty mauvey pink. Then I have number 5. This one is Cotton Candy. What a great name for this one. We're moving on to number 6. That's a gorgeous deep pink. This one's called Carnation Pink. Number 7 is Pinkalicious. I love the names of these. And we have another pink. This one is number 8. And this one is called Bubblegum. And number 9 is the only red that we have in this set. And actually swatched out, it looks very orangey. It looks like an orangey red. And this one's actually called Ribbon Red. And then we have number 10. And this is the one that I said looked very salmony, and it actually does. This one's called Sweet Taffy. Then we have number 11. Oh, what a pretty color. It's like a pale orange, very peachy. And this one's called Maple Syrup. We have number 12. And this one is just a little bit of a lighter peachy shade, a very pale orange. And this one's actually called Lemon Drop. Number 13 is a yellowy orange. And this one is called Buttercup. What a pretty color. I think this is the one I used yesterday in my Maria Trolle book. I used it on a flower. It was really pretty. Now we're getting into the yellows, so I'm going to go ahead and move down here. This is number 14. It's a beautiful, bright, vibrant yellow. This looks like it should be in the neon set. I wonder if we have a color pretty similar to this one. This one's called Present Yellow. Now we're on number 15. Another beautiful yellow. This one's a little bit more muted. This one's called Summer Party. And now we're going to get to check out all these gorgeous greens. This first one, number 16, is Festive Green. Oh, that is so pretty. That's like a neon green. The next one I have is number 17, another gorgeous green, a very pale green, a little bit darker than the Festive Green. And this one is called Gala Green. Then I have number 18, and this one is called Jolly Green. Super pretty pastel green. Lots of pastel greens here, just different undertones. Super, super pretty. Like I said, this would be a great set if you had botanicals to color. You've got lots of colors for leaves, lots of colors for flowers. This one is number 19, and this one is called Merry Mint. Another gorgeous green. Now we're moving on to number 20, and this one is called Fiesta Green. Next is number 21. It's another green, and this one is called Carnival Green. Look how gorgeous that is. Now we're getting into the blues. This is number 22. This is the first blue that I have, and this one is called Blue Bonbon. And then we have number 23, another gorgeous blue. This one's a little bit darker than that one. This one's called Banquet Blue. And the last one is called Twilight Festival, and that one is even darker, very pretty blue. So here's all the colors all swatched out, and you do get some really pretty colors in this set. They're all bright, vibrant. Even the ones that are pretty dark are still very beautiful. I think the darkest one we have is this very violet up here, which is a very pretty dark purple. You do get several pinks in this set, and if you're coloring in a book like Johanna Basford's World of Flowers, where you've got lots of flowers and leaves to color, this would be a fantastic set to have. I love that we get some lighter greens, some brighter greens, and some darker greens. We even get this one here, this Fiesta Green, that is bright but still darker at the same time. You do get 3 blues here, and all of the blues are beautiful colors that would blend really nicely together if you were coloring a flower. The same with the pinks. With the pinks you do get a couple different undertones, but they all look very blendable together. And if you do want to blend some of these colors together, I'm going to experiment a little bit. I've been using my finger and it kind of spreads the color out a bit, but I'm going to grab one of my brushes and I'm going to test that out in a coloring book and see if these are blendable with a brush. I would assume that it would work really well since this is paint inside these pens, and it should be really movable with a paintbrush. But aside from that, in your coloring books, you can use these for details if you wanted to put some little dots or something like that just to decorate a flower. I just did a page in a Maria Trolle book where I colored some mushrooms, and I used the metallic set to color in the gold dots on the mushrooms, and it looked really beautiful. That's a video that I have coming up, and I do have a couple videos where I've pulled out the TOOLI-ART pens and used them in coloring books, so you will be seeing that soon. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you would like to see any more of these sets swatched out, please let me know in the comments below which sets you'd like to see. I will be doing the metallic set in a future video because that one has been requested quite a lot, and there are some beautiful colors in the metallic set. I will have this set linked down in the description box below so that you can easily find it. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Happy coloring. Bye.